So I did a thing. It was a Facebook deal. Paid $700, which is a lot of money. It's a lot to show, so I'm gonna go little by little a little bit later, but that's that. And then there is more over here. So altogether $700. Hopefully it's all worth it, but I think it should be worth it for $700. So this is a better look of what I picked up. There was a Miracle Piano for the SNES extension was there. A couple of N64s, the gun for the Genesis, PS2 Fat, PlayStation 1, that Atari system, a top loader. NES was also in there, as you can see. The Super Nintendo unfortunately had a crack in it, so I won't be able to use that. Mana game for the PS1, Blues, Mario 64, Donkey Kong Country, two of them actually, Super Mario RPG, Nintendo, Final Fantasy 3, Collector's Edition for Zelda, all added to my collection. Banjo-Kazooie, the best game of the lot, I believe, is Lost Kingdoms 2. It goes for about maybe $100, $120, so very happy to add that to the collection. Also picked up a whole bunch of PS2 games, Harry Potter stuff, Zelda games. I believe one of them is Wind Waker, so very happy to add those to the collection. Legaia 2 was also there. Final Fantasy and a PS2 Slim, a couple of Final Fantasy games for the PS1, a whole bunch of Pokemon games for the 3DS and the DS, including Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Y, and a whole others. A couple of Switch games picked up also for the NES, Bible Adventures. Dragon Strike is probably the best game, or the one that I'm going to enjoy the most is that for the NES. It's like a $100 game. Also have Castlevania and Castlevania 2. So very happy to add all this stuff to the collection. 360 Slim. And for like, I believe there's a Pokemon Blue inside one of those Kiwi Game Boy Colors. So very happy to add to the collection. So this was a Facebook deal. The guy had it for $60. I called him as soon as I could, told them to take the ad down. I ended up paying a lot more than that. I actually ended up paying $310 for everything that you're about to see, but to me it's worth it. So what I picked up was for $310 a Wii Fit board that I needed for get in shape. Very happy to add this to the collection. I am just kidding. This is from a previous deal. Like I said, altogether $310. Final Fantasy 9. I picked up this vintage Pokemon stuff. It's a tiny shirt, but it's like an official Nintendo from like back in the day with a quilt and all that stuff. So that's part of the $310. Then I picked up boxes only for certain games, and being that you saw what the quilt is of, you'll see what it is in a minute. Donkey Kong 64, Pokemon Snap. Again, these are all box only. Super Mario World. Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Pinball, Pokemon Blue. I believe this is a Sandshrew, so I believe it's a first edition. Pokemon Red is also first edition. Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Gold, or the Gold version. Pokemon the Trading Card game, and the best game or the best box out of the lot is Pokemon Crystal. Altogether $310. This is an absolutely steal of a deal. You never find Pokemon boxes anymore, or at least I don't. So after getting rid of everything from my collection, this actually makes it better than what I had before my collection started, or before with my old collection. So to be able to add all these games, amazing games, for $310. Again, it's not amazing boxes. It's not amazing games. It's amazing boxes. You know it's a good deal when I start stuttering and I start shaking. But altogether, $310. It's a magnificent deal. Later. So this was from the big lot that I picked up for $700. This is the lady called me back and she said she had a couple of things, more things for me. She said it was nothing great, so she didn't charge me anything. Phineas and Ferb, Arkanoid, Blaze of Steel, Street Skater 2, Scooby-Doo. This is a great variant I didn't have. Donkey Kong, Mario 64. Oddly enough, I just picked up the box only for the great, for the player's choice, I think. So I'll add that to the collection and to the box. Super Mario World, and the best game, and I was very surprised that this was there, Breath of Fire 2. Like I said, altogether it's free. Basically, she gave it to me with the rest of the stuff from the $700 lot. So very happy to add this game to the collection. Lid. So this was a Facebook deal. Paid $120 for everything. There's an NES in there. It's yellow on the top, but I should be able to get something for it. A gun, a sapper. The games are right here, and the little case is also here. The main reason why I did it was because of this game. Believe it or not, this game is somewhat of a rare game, and it did come with the manual. Maybe like a $50, $40 game, and for $120 altogether, I'm getting a whole bunch of games with manuals that I didn't have or that I no longer had, so now I can add them to the collection. So for $120, can't complain. So this was a Facebook deal. Ended up paying $320. Decent stuff. I will show you all when I get inside. But some carts, nothing super crazy expensive, but decent stuff for $320. Kind of a little surprising to be able to find something like this. So for $320, can't complain. Later. A better look at the $320 that I spent. It's a lot of common stuff. I'm just very happy about the stuff that you will see in a minute. Some of the games for the 360 are just common games that people play all day. Alan Wake and a lot of Call of Duties, Forzas. The Two Rights is maybe like a $20 game, so happy to add that to the collection. Wolfenstein, Halo Reach, Banjo-Kazooie, a couple of Maddens, UFC, Call of Duty 4, I believe it's a Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty World War, Grand Theft Auto 4, Guitar Hero. Metro 2033 is a game that I barely ever see. Not expensive at all though. Shaun White, TNC Serve Designs, Tag Team Wrestling, I think that is. Basketball, Tecmo Bowl, Master Blaster, Super Mario Bros. 3, Russian Attack, Ikari Warriors, Metroid, Monster Party, Dodgeball, and Donkey Kong Classics, Top Gun, Back to the Future, Super Mario Bros. 3, Rat Racer 2, Super Tecmo Bowl, Roger Rabbit is there, Infiltrators, Track and Meets, or Track and Field, one of the two. World Class Track and Meet, I believe that's what it is, I'm not sure. Legacy of the Wizard, and Jaws. The best stuff is over here. It's basically all in-box stuff. GoldenEye, Hit the Ice for the Genesis, Bubsy, Doom, 32X, Pilot Wings, Extreme G, I believe that's the name of that game. Super Mario Bros. Super Mario 64. I should be able to fix that box. NBA Hang Time, Wave Race. Again, all complete. Everything had the manual, so very happy about that. Blitz, Shadows of the Empire. You never see stuff like this in box, so very happy to add. Yoshi's Story, actually like a $100 game. Same for Diddy Kong Racing, 1080, and South Park. We also picked up this Ultimate Alliance game with the poster edition. It should be like maybe $20, maybe that. I never seen it with the poster, so very happy to add that. And the last game of the lot, which was Doom for the N64. Again, for $300 spent, it should be over $1,500 or $1,400 worth of stuff. So very happy to pick this up. So the pickup of the week was this Pokemon Center Gold Edition Game Boy Advance. I believe this came out in the early 2000s at the Pokemon Center in New York. I believe it's either a pre-order or something like that. The condition is amazing. The box is at least a 4.5 out of 5. The console is perfect. It doesn't look like it has ever been used. The battery, everything is just in excellent condition. After I sold my collection, I didn't think I was gonna buy anything like this anymore. Now that I was able to sell my collection and get what I needed to get out of it, I decided that, you know what, you only live once. If this makes you happy, my daughter is big into Pokemon at the moment, big into Charizard, so this is just a no-brainer for me. Again, I paid a lot of money. I'm not gonna say how much just because the person may not want it to be known. This thing is worth maybe $2,500 in this condition. So very happy to add this to the collection. Very happy to be adding things that I like, and for once, just taking a shot and getting something for me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully, we'll see you all next week. Later.